Hello and welcome to episode 10 of the VR46 career mode. In today's episode we are off to Silverstone for round 11 of the season. Now Valentino, of course, back in the year 2000 got his first 500cc win in Donington in the UK all the way back in the year 2000. Now a lot has changed since then. They've gone from 2-stroke 500s to 990s, 4 strokes, then they went back to the 800, then they've gone back now to the 1000cc. We've changed tyres, we've gone to a single tyre supplier, and the year 2021 has rolled down and it's his final race at this track. He's had some success over the years here. Of course, Silverstone's been on the calendar since 2010. Rossi missed the first year on the Yamaha when he broke his leg in Mugello, missed the race that year, and his first race at Silverstone was in 2011 on the Ducati. Now he's had podiums in 2016, 2017, he's won here in 2015 in the wet, so he's had some great results here over the years. I've lucky to been there in 2016 to see him battling it out with Marquez, Crutchlow and Vinales for the win. So yeah, let's get into this one. I'm looking forward to it. Right, here we are on the grid. Pecco gone for a hard rear, so that means he's going to be quick the whole race. Rins double soft, he's going to come back to me. Vinales doubles on the soft rear, he'll struggle. Now you might have noticed as well, Frankie Morbidelli on the factory M1 and Andrea Dovizioso on the Patroni. You should just see the three of them there in shot. That's a great picture. I've updated, the mod I use for the 2021 current riders has been updated. Shout out to Biker for that one. And now we have Frankie on his 2021 Yamaha M1, and we have Davi back in the class just there. The Italian Stallions back to finish off the season alongside Valentino. But tyres wise, I went for a soft front. Game recommended. I'm a bit sketchy. It's a very fast track, so it's going to be very hard on the front end, but the game did recommend it, so I'm still slightly in the dark if that's going to be the right decision. But nonetheless, here we are on the grid. I'm slightly nervous about this one. I think it's going to be a really hard track to overtake. Starting last isn't going to be nice because it's such a fast track. There's not a lot of places you can make moves easily, but nonetheless, let's get into this one. 5 red lights and we are away. It's a good start. We are going to go to the outside, try and carry speed into one. Oh, bike doesn't want to turn, full of fuel. Out onto the curb. And we actually made up no positions. We're side by side, small touch with Frankie. How good does Frankie look though on that factory Monster Energy M1? Oh, there's a track limits warning already. We got stuck on Morbidelli and we are last by about a second. So save the fuel, don't need it yet. Now I recently bought Ride 4 on the PC. I had it on Xbox before I moved to PC, but unfortunately the game couldn't cross over with me, so I just recently bought it back. And I've been playing quite a bit of that in my spare time, so I might be a little rusty in today's one about our board, the GP bike, because the games are streaks apart. So much different about them, especially this phase here, the corner entry. GP bike is so much harder to get into the corner compared to the Ride 4. The bike just turns in with so much grace and elegance. It just wants to turn through. With a GP bike, if you try and trail brake too hard or turn in too early or too aggressively, it just comes around on you, so you have to be very, very careful. So yeah, no surprise at the moment that I'm last. It's going to take me a lap to get into it. That's a second track in the zoning, that's not good. Ooh, small snap there from the rear end under heavy braking. Should maybe get a few of them into turn 1. Got a great run on Frankie. Unfortunately the KTM is on the right line. We're going to square it off though. And we get Petrucci just 2 positions into turn 1. Can we get Davi? Not yet. Petrucci fights back around the outside, and he's actually done me. So, and Morbidelli's about to do the same, but we just cut his nose off ever so slightly. The power 3, small bit of slipstream, and back past the KTM of Danilo Petrucci we go. Got a good run on Davi. We do him on the outside on the brakes. Good move there. Just a touch wide on the apex of Vale. Valentino's half brother. Try and get him down into Brooklyn's. Just pick him up slightly. He leans on us. Actually kind of stuck. I don't want to lean in because we'll crash. We just managed to stay ahead. Oh, he fights back though. Should just about hold him around the outside. Mark has a quick look over his shoulder. We got a great run on him up into 6th gear and past we go. Got such a good run out of Maggots and Beckett's. Oh, Paul Espargaro has crashed out of about 10th place. Crashes at Stowe. We're in hot air on the back of Alex Marquez. Great run though into Maggots and Beckett's. So that's into the points we go. Zarco leads from Pecco. Not ideal for us. Another track limit warning, that's not good. On lap 4 we have 3. Now you need to afford basically one more in the next 5.5 laps. Zarco looks to be clearing off at the front. I'm now starting to feel much better right onto the back of the corner. And we do a nice little switch back into turn 9. We get to move on for the club. That's a great move once again. I must say actually the soft front, even though I was skeptical about it, is feeling quite good at the minute. Not having too much issues yet. Can we get Rins into Brooklyn's? Yes, we can, I reckon. Match them and then down the inside on the brakes. Now what can we do on Jorge Martin? And there's a nice group of riders here. We go for wide exit or wide apex. Rins almost gets us back, but we're going to cut the inside. Another fast lap for myself. We're nearly into the 56s, so we are moving at a serious rate here at the moment. Get a good run on Martin. Can we get him into the start of Max Beckett's? We're going to match him into the braking zone. He's actually going to tough it around the outside. I'll give him that one. Give him the room. Now we just need to be careful there not to touch a white line. Just like that. Great run again. We're going to get him in the slipstream up to power 3. Across we go into P12 for now. I can see Pecco up next, Zarco, or not up next, at the top of this group. If we keep making inroads like we are, we should catch him. Only on lap 5, plenty of time as of right now. Can we get the same move into club as we did on Rins? No, not Rins, I can't even remember who it was. At P11. Yamaha's feeling good. Not many times this year have I said that. Maybe I've actually go with the recommended tyres the bike actually feels well. But where is the fun in that? Once again, a good run on Taka. The Brooklyn's one of our favourite overtaking moves. We've done it again. Next up is the old Ducati of And then Bastianini, we're going to cut to the inside. A slightly aggressive move, but we've managed to just force him out. Next up is the Factory Privilegio Spagaro. Drifting it through Woodcut. Love that corner. Oh, Lace just pushes us a touch wide. He runs wide himself, though we should square him up the inside. And yes, we do. Such great rear traction at the moment around here. I was quite worried about this one, not gonna lie. Thinking that we'd have a bad weekend, or a tough weekend at least, but I suppose it's not over yet. Still have them 3 track limits warnings. We're running P8. Miller now in second. Can we do Marcus on the brakes? No, he's going to go in a bit hot though. We're going to try and ride underneath him. Just like that. Next up is Miguel Oliveira, and that's Francesco Bagnaia, I think, ahead. Yes, it is. We have a look. Can we do him into club? Just not close enough to do it. It's a good exit, in fairness to the KTM rider. Don't know if the win is on the table today, but I definitely reckon a podium is a good shout. Oh, it got very close to his back wheel. Down into Brooklands we come. Can we get another move done? A small bit of weed there just kills our momentum, but we should be able to just slide up the inside. Yes, we do. But we actually run it wide this time, just backed it in a fraction too much, and that's Marcus back through. So we're going to have to do all that work again to repass Marcus. Gonna cut to the inside, do a rins on it. We match him across the line into turn 1. There's a bit of contact, we just lift him off the race line, back into P7. Lap 7 here now, so we're getting into the business part of the race. It goes nicely up onto Oliveira that lap, or that opening sector, with the slipstream and plenty of fuel still aboard. Can just burn it just to get on the back of him. He runs it deep, go for the outside, should be able to break him on the outside into Vale, and that is what we do. But we actually run a touch deep, we're going to have to go defensive, but he actually isn't as close as I thought he was. Next up now is the championship leader. I can take the championship lead, I think, if I pass him, depending on how far Zarco is ahead or is behind in the championship. He might leapfrog both of us. You know what's coming into Brooklands. We're going to do it. We're going to try it anyway. Pecco will not be easy to overtake though, I know that. Going to try it again. Once again we've drifted wide and there's contact. He's tried to turn in, we had to set it up because the rear was coming around. Next up, current world champion John Mir. Short shifting to second, just saving the rear tyre if we can a touch. So at this rate, the podium is still questionable if it's on. Ideally I would want to come home in P3 just to negate the difference to Ducatis, get as much points as I can over Pecco and take as many points back off as Zarco I can. Limit the damage. We're in very hot. Go for the very aggressive little nudge on him. I'm going to leave him back through. Going to turn it tight though. I'm going to just try and keep it under here. Through club we go, and we actually get it done. Next is Fabio. Don't know if we'll be able to catch him in one lap though. Gonna try it out, we're gonna give it everything. Drifting it out of entry. 1.1 is the gap. It's definitely coming down. But is it coming down enough to get a move on him in the last lap of this race? It's under a second. I can smell blood here. Oh, he's pouring off through turn 1. Get in third gear just to minimise a bit of slip from the rear. Oh, that could have been a long lap penalty there, easily. We got such good drive through there. It's under 0.7, it's 0.6, and we are gaining on the straights. I think it's going to be Brooklyn's if we can get close. The front side, or the right side of our front, is no more. Same with the rear, really. The right side of the tyres around here are taking a beating. He's managed to hold on through here. I think it's going to be a little too late, really, for Fabio. Yeah, mistake in there, into the loop. Going to hold on to P4, but the race is done. Our tyres are no more good. Just going to bring it home now. Brilliant race as it was. Lots of overtaking as usual. It's going to be P4, which is a good result against Pecco. Zarco winning is not ideal. And across the line we come. Valentino tips his hat. 57-0 compared to 57-5 from Zarco, 57-4 of Jack Miller, and 57-5. So top 6 are the only riders I can see in the 57s. Few of the riders at the back pole did a 57-9, 57-4 from Frankie. So Frankie's pace at the end very quick. 57-1 from our teammate. 57s here at the back. So a lot of these are simulated times, as I always say, when they cross the line. We take the lead in the championship. Zarco is further back than I expected. We go 2 points clear of Pecco, and we are 5 points clear of Johan Zarco. Miller 63 points back. Good result for him today. He closes in on myself and Pecco. Lost a few points though to Zarco and Fabio as well. So really it's between the top 5. Fabio and Jack are going to need some serious results in the next few races to really get into it, and hope that the top 3 have some bad luck. But yeah, that is a pretty successful weekend, I must say, for myself, to retake the championship lead. It's been pretty good. Next up, of course, is Aragon, round 12. Track Rossi has never won at. It is quite tight and twisty track, so it's going to be a hard enough one to make passes on. Pecco, as we know, will be quick there. He's quick everywhere. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed today's. If you did, like and subscribe for more, and I shall see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.